All right, so for this demonstration, I'm going to be working on giving demonstrations because I kind of really struggle in that area. So it's going to be a demonstration on, now I'm thinking about filler words, but it's going to be a demonstration on how to properly measure. So, go ahead and get started. All right, students, so this is the first day that we're in lab. So to start off with, we're first going to learn about how to properly measure their ingredients. What is the first thing that we should do before we even start cooking?
Have our
some paws.
Wash your hands? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're going to wash our hands. Okay, how long do we need to wash them for?
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay. And after we have washed our hands, what should we do next? Actually, what we should do is put our hair up before we wash our hands. But we're going to put our hair up and then wash our hands for 20 seconds. Okay. All right. So now, can I have one volunteer to come up and show me how they measure? Okay, Chloe. I want you to measure me out a third a cup. Okay, and then go ahead and dump it in here. Thank you, and you can go ahead and take a seat. So, this is how Chloe measured hers. Chloe, did you just kind of go in there and just kind of, did your thing?
Yeah, stuffed it a little bit.
Okay. Did you pack it down? Did you do anything?
I was going to, but I didn't know if I should.
Okay. Well, this we are going to measure. We are going to weigh how much this is. So, and it's not grams. We're just going to go ahead and turn it to grams. There we go. Okay. So, okay, sorry, this one's a little struggling. Okay, so it's 120 grams, that's not right. Okay, so then, what is 124 minus 182?
124 minus 182.
Yeah, so it's about,
182.
got Annie on that.
58.
So it's 58, so this is 58 grams. Now, let's go ahead and measure mine the way that you're properly supposed to. So the way you're properly supposed to is you're supposed to spoon it into a measuring cup with the spoon, slightly letting it fall. And then once you get there, then you grab this handy-dandy little spatula, and you kind of scrape it, and then you scrape it clean off. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and measure that. And it's 46 grams. So is that a big difference?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the two different flours show that there's a proper way to measure it and then a not a proper way to measure it. So what would happen if we put too much flour in, let's say, a cookie dough recipe?
Maybe dry.
It's going to be dry. Do we like dry cookies?
No.
I hate dry cookies. So, how do you think we would do sugar? How do you think we would measure sugar?
The same way.
The same way? Yep, exactly. We're supposed to measure sugar the same way. Now, what about whenever it comes to vanilla?
The same way.
Well, the same way, but do you think we could use, do you think a recipe is ever going to call for like a cup of vanilla or a third a cup of vanilla?
No.
Now, they're most likely going to call for 1 teaspoon. So how to measure, you unscrew the lid, and then you fill it to the top, kind of level it off a little, and then you pour it in there, okay? Now, what about whenever it comes to water or liquid? How do you think we should measure that?
In a liquid measuring cup.
Exactly, in a liquid. So let's go ahead and weigh this one again. So we're going to do a third cup of water. Okay, so this is a third cup of water. Gonna pour it in there. And it's 69 grams. Now if we use a liquid measuring cup and grab a third. Which whenever we're measuring liquid, we should always do it on a flat surface. So then it is clearly marked. We let it settle, and then once we know that's a third of a cup, sit down here. Okay, and then we're gonna pour it. Oh, and looky there, it's 55 grams. So is that a big difference too?
Mhm.
So what if we put too much liquid into a cookie dough recipe? Then what's gonna happen?
It's wet.
It's gonna be too wet. So now that we have all learned how to properly measure, we're going to break off into our kitchens and our groups, and we're gonna make chocolate chip cookies. That's the end of the demonstration. All right, what are some pros about the demonstration I just did? I've got brown sugar. Sorry, what are some pros about this demonstration?
Sorry, go for it.
I really liked how you did the way so you could really tell the difference.
You were very thorough. And I liked how, I don't know if you planned on saying this, but like I liked how there are certain steps that you caught yourself saying, oh, they might not know this, like with the water, like leveling it out, or just like other, I don't know. It seems like you were finding areas that you could continue teaching, like outside of the regular way.
Okay, thank you. Any other pros? I'm just kidding. What are some cons?
Just give me all the good feedback.
Give me all the feedback. Just kidding. What are some cons that I really need to work on?
I think that for like demonstration purposes, I don't know how long you would make this in a class, but to have students come and help you might engage them a little bit more so you can have them measure it out.
Like I had Chloe do that.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I just had her do it, and I was worried about short of time too. So no, I do like that idea.
And like because you have Chloe do it, but then towards the end it was just
Me, I was worried on
and I
time.
think if you kind of stagger it, it would help a little bit.
Okay.
I think also, I guess something going on with involvement or engagement, even if you didn't bring people up there to come do it, maybe just be like, and we're going to be doing this in lab when we do this, so then they know like they have to pay attention, because if they don't pay attention, then it's not going to turn out the way they want. So giving them kind of like a purpose, I guess.
Right. To tell them like, oh,
Kind
you're
of
going to be
explaining,
using this.
yeah.
It's not just for fun. Okay. I like that.
Quiet.
What else?
I was gonna say it's like
The same
just
thing.
knowing that they're gonna be playing it.
Perfect. Thank you, ladies.
I thought that was a really good demo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Wait, oh, this way.
Let's touch.